Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of These Homestead. Today we're going to be unboxing the Jackery 2000 Pro. I was sort of excited to get this, and I got this crazy story to tell you about where I got this and how quick I got it. It was literally unbelievable. I couldn't believe how fast it showed up. So if you don't know, I'm from Western PA. So when I ordered this, it was late at night on a Tuesday night. Don't mind me, I'm just going to go ahead and open this as I'm telling you guys the story. It was probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock on a Tuesday night, last Tuesday actually. And well, for you I guess you're going to be watching this a couple weeks from now, so it won't be last Tuesday, but anyhow. So I ordered this thing on a Tuesday night, like I said, 9:30, 10 o'clock. It said I was expected to get it the following week, anytime from Monday to Wednesday, somewhere in that time frame. Well, the first event that I'm going to that I actually needed this, I need to leave Wednesday morning. So I was like, oh man, I really hope that this thing shows up. Now, it was coming from California. What it told me when I ordered it, it was coming from California, and like I said, I'm in Western PA, so I'm like, ooh, I don't know if it's going to show up on time or not. So ordered Tuesday night, 9:30, 10 o'clock. No kidding, Thursday by lunchtime, it was at my house. So, literally, it was less than 48 hours, and it was sitting on my doorstep waiting on me to get home from work. So there's what it looks like. It's a Jackery Solar Generator Explorer 2000 Pro. Has a 2100, I'm going to make sure I tell you right, 2160 watt hours, 2200 watts. I'm going to get this thing opened up here so we can check it out. I got this for multiple reasons, and I mean, if you're in the market for one, you could have different reasons why you're interested in getting one too. But my main one was I like to camp. Unfortunately, I have sleep apnea. So that means I sleep with the CPAP machine. So when I'm camping in a tent, it's sort of hard to have a CPAP machine on if you don't have power. A lot of the places that I like to camp, they don't have power. So that honestly is the main reason why I wanted this. But in doing my research for this Jackery, I actually found out something else sort of cool on it, and that is you can use this as a battery backup, as like a power backup. Jackery doesn't really advertise it on their website. But I was watching a science guy do a review on this thing, and he was going through all sorts of demonstrations on it and stuff like that. So what does that mean for me? Why would I need to use something like that? Well, the main way I heat my house is with a wood pellet stove. I'm sure you can hear it running in the background. It's still over there running. I've done videos on how to clean it out and stuff like that, how to do a deep clean on it. If you want to check those out, they're down. Just go to the channel and you can check out those videos. But one of the things I've always worried about is, like, say I'm gone, not here at the house, and the pellet stove's running, and then the power goes out. How's the pellet stove going to stay running? Well, this can be a solution for that. So it has a pass-through system on it. We're going to get this out. So here's your AC electrical cord. That'll plug into the back of it, and then here is your cord for 12 volt. so you can charge it off a 12 volt. And of course, you want to make sure you don't lose any of this stuff. And then right here in the top will be your user's guide and all sorts of neat little stickers and stuff that they give you along with the user's guide. So that's pretty cool of them to give you that kind of stuff. Don't mind my dog, she's coming to check things out. But anyhow, so that was one of the things that I was worried about, was what happens if the power goes out and I'm not home? What's the pellet stove going to do? Well, with this, you can plug the pellet stove into the power supply, into the Jackery. You can then have the Jackery plugged into the wall. So the Jackery being plugged into the wall, it'll pass through the power once the Jackery is fully charged. It'll pass through the power over to the pellet stove. If the power goes out, the Jackery will just quit charging, but the pellet stove will stay running off the battery of the Jackery. So there's the Jackery right there. Let me get the box out of the way. And as you can see, right here, you have a nice light. And then you can brighten it. And then it also has SOS. So if you need to send the SOS signal, it's right there on it. As you can see, it comes with a little bit of a charge, but not much. It only has 1%. You have your USB ports and stuff down here. And you'll just flip that button on if you need to charge it, or if you need to plug something in there and use it. You have your 3 AC outlets there. Again, you just hit that button right there, and that gets it ready to charge. Ready to use. Not to charge, my fault. And then there's your electrical outlet, or your 12 volt outlet right there, if you were going to plug in something that uses a car hookup. As you can see here on your screen, you have your input wattage, your output wattage, and then in the center here is your battery life. And as you can see, we're at 1%, so it definitely didn't have much of a charge on it. And then on the back here, right here is where you plug in if you're charging off of the solar panels or off the 12 volt in your car. And right beside that is where you would plug in your AC, so you can charge up with your AC. And that's what I'm going to wind up doing with this, is charging it up with the AC. I did get the solar panel with it too. I just got a single solar panel. This thing will take up to 6 solar panels. I just got the one solar panel for now, because honestly, I'm not going to have a lot of draw in this system whenever I'm using it. So one should help me out, and I like this, the foldable handle. I know the older ones that I've seen didn't have this foldable handle. The handle was always stuck up. Well, I like that you can fold that out and you have this nice flat surface. So if you're camping and you have this in your tent with you, it sort of comes in handy. You fold that down and you can use this as a set stuff on top of it or whatever, but I don't know. There's not really a reason to, but you could. But I really like this system. I haven't used it yet. Review video will be next weekend. So I did get to use it. By the time you're seeing this video, I have got a chance to use it. So if you come back next week, we'll do a review on it. I'll let you know how it worked out for me. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it works really, really well. If you're interested in making sure you have power, like I said, if you're going camping and you need to have power with you, and you camp out in the middle of no man's land, like I like to do, take that with you. You got power. You can still use your CPAP machine. If you have any other medical device, you can still use it. You can use a hot plate with it. I mean, you can use just about anything with this, and it'll work. Not everything. Don't quote me on that totally. But you can use a lot of stuff with this thing, and it'll work. Next video, whenever we're going through the review, I'll go through a little bit more, but like keeping your cell phone charged, your laptop charged, camera equipment for your YouTube channel charged, all that kind of stuff. This will work perfect for that. And the CPAP machine is what I'm planning on doing whenever I use it. So it'll help keep my cell phone charged, laptop, everything. Hey everyone, if you're in the market for a Jackery solar generator just like this one, or even the new one, the 3000 Pro that just came out just the beginning of this week, I would have loved to have waited on that 3000 Pro, but unfortunately I needed something sooner than what it was getting released. So I went with the 2000 Pro. Honestly, the 2000 Pro is more than enough for what I need it for. So if you're in the market for something like this though, down in the description there's a link to take you right to Jackery's store right on Amazon's website. You can purchase it right from there. I'm not gonna lie, I do get paid a little commission if you do use that site. It doesn't cost you any more, but they pay me a little bit for sending you there and purchasing it. I use that money for purchasing things like this, the camera that you're watching this from that's recording you, the lights that are set off to the side so you can actually see me and see the Jackery, and then also for the contests and stuff that I do all the time. So right now I have 2 contests going on, so if you haven't yet, go look at those. The first one is for the 500 subscriber giveaway, which we're not quite the 500 yet, but we're getting there, and I have faith that we're going to be there by Memorial Day. So that's when that one ends, is Memorial Day weekend. If you go back and look at video number 51, it walks you through the steps at the end of video 51 of how to get into that contest. And then the other one was just announced last week, and that is the largest tomato and the largest pumpkin. So that one ends at the end of the year here. All the details are in that last video, so when you get a chance, go check it out and you'll get the details for that. All right, hey, have a good day. I appreciate you watching. Bye.